Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we have our first video of December, Christmas time. It's holiday season. I'm wearing my Star Wars ugly sweater, which isn't really ugly. I can't really show you guys because I'm too far away. Close down, too far away. But basically, today we have another episode of the RTG. We're going to be playing some FUT Champs, completing Pato SBC from a couple days ago, and doing a bunch of cool stuff. So you guys can drop a like on this video at the end. If you guys did enjoy it, drop a like. I would recommend watching throughout and tell me if you did like the video. Now, of course, the video title's a bit kind of weird. I'm saying this video is kind of funny. This is my second time recording this, by the way, so I might not like freaking out about some stuff like I would have in the first time, but I'm actually kind of like having a audio update kind of thing, so my audio should sound really nice right now. Hopefully it does. Let me know if you guys can tell the difference in the comment section down below, and all that stuff. So I have hopefully upgraded my audio a lot, and hopefully it all is good and works now. But I do have a premiere video coming out in about like 2 hours, maybe 3 from the time you guys do see this. It's at 12 a.m. PST and 8 a.m. UK time. Dropping a cool video, a real life video. It took me a long time to edit, and it's just really important to me because it was one of the, I would say one of the craziest things I've probably ever done. And I did it on my own, and I was 17 at the time, which for me at least, it was something that I really wanted to do, just to kind of prove to what you guys are gonna have to go watch the video to kind of find out. But today we're gonna be talking about this FUT Champs weekend. So we lost. Actually, but basically we go into our third game of FUT Champs, and we come up against a very, I think this is actually our second game. Is it our, I think it is our second game. I'm not too sure. This might be our second game. I think it is our second game, but this guy was a very, yeah, it is our second game because it was at 12:50. So it was a very good player, so I just left. I was like, you know what? So I was 0-2. Then I come up against this guy. This is the next day. This is on November 30th, Friday, that I was playing. I haven't played a single game today, by the way, yet. I've been very busy finishing my college apps. I'm going to have a update video, by the way, on Monday coming out on kind of that stuff. But Mohamed Salah cuts in right here. Green time finesse shot, and scores it and puts it in the back of the net 8 minutes in. Very nice finesse shot from him. Mohamed Salah once again with the venomous, poisonous, lethal left foot. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with different adjective synonyms and all that stuff. But a great performance by him, man. So in these couple games, at least we got our first win under our belts. Salah did show up to play, and Pato was just getting a couple assists. By the way, I haven't shown you guys the team. I want to see if the team's good first before I do kind of go ahead and show. But we come up against a very good team: De Gea and Sanchez, and Aubameyang, 3 players that I usually struggle against most of the time. And he has Icons and Eddie at right back. A very solid overall, just great team. Just a full Premier League team apart from the Icon. But we find Alexander Pato through. I actually take the chance with a 3-star weak foot and smash it down the center of the net or the goal, and De Gea somehow doesn't save it. Pato scores it. A fantastic finish from him. Pogba is gonna find some space right here, drive down the left hand side. Pato's gonna fake shot inside, uses that pace, cuts back inside with backwards body feint, and finesses it. Green time finesse to the right hand corner past David De Gea, and Alexander Pato, man, he is something else, man. This guy is phenomenal, fantastic, worth every single penny. If you guys did not go ahead and complete him, if you guys didn't go ahead and watch my SBC cheapest solution on him to complete him, then you guys missed out, man. You guys missed out on, in my opinion, one of my, he is my favorite striker in this game, most likely. I like him more than Robert Lewandowski. I like him more than Suarez. I wouldn't consider killing Mbappe, like, he is a striker. Mbappe is a striker. But I would say like a guy that starts off at striker is a striker. So I guess Pato is my favorite striker. I haven't tried out CR7 really, except his loan card. So I would say Alexander Pato is one of my favorite ones. The only thing he lacks is the 4-star weak foot, but I mean, you kind of gotta get over that, and kind of find a way around it, you know. And it's kind of what I've been doing. I'm playing him on the left-hand side so I can cut in with him and get him on his right foot. Just like I did right there, Pato takes a very nice touch, man. His touches, his dribbling is actually very, very good. And that allows him to get on that right foot very, very easily. And he's not like super agile, he's not super silky, but at the same time, he's not clunky. He's like that perfect balance. He's what I would imagine Luis Suarez to be. And he actually kind of feels like Luis Suarez, but how Luis Suarez should feel. But Luis Suarez's actual card, which I have, doesn't feel like Luis Suarez. I don't know. You guys are going to see what Luis Suarez is like later in the video, by the way. But I almost died there. Sorry. I looked at my record as you see on the screen, and I was like, I just choked a bit because I actually choked in the. Okay, that was a bad joke, but whatever. We're gonna keep going. So we come up against this other team: Kane, Son, Bernardo Silva as his front three, Gulabagyu on 7 chem, Marcos Alonso on 7 chem, and Valencia on 7 chem. So 3 players on 7 chem. I wasn't really understanding why he had Alonso at center back and Gulabagyu on no chem, and I thought he was going to switch him around, but he actually kept the team as it was. So I was like, okay, I should be able to do well against this team having 3 players on 7 chem. So hopefully I can cause some damage. Mbappe is going to find the back of the net in the 116th minute, man. That game was very, very difficult. It was a very good player. It was the game was very contested, and no one could really find a way to break through the other opponent's defense or other players' defense. And I did find the breakthrough in extra time. Mbappe does get us the win and gets us to 5-2 after starting off 0-2. It was a great comeback. So now we're 5-2, and I was like, okay, let's keep this going. I should be able to do well. We come up against this team. This is where the title comes in, by the way. So we come up against 9-goal and Fernandinho, very, very good box-to-box midfielders. Lloris goes God mode in this game, I believe. Just a very overall solid team. And I was like, Higuain shouldn't be much of a problem, dude. This guy is super clunky, shouldn't be good at dribbling, shouldn't be good at like holding up the ball, shouldn't be very good at all. So I started off great with Pogba getting a outside the box finesse shot in the back of the net. I cannot if my life depended on scoring a penalty in 120 minutes, I would not be able to do it. Because I just don't know why. I can win almost every single penalty shootout, and I can't win normal time games. Look at these jokes. Manolas scores an outside the box finesse shot for me. He has 20 shooting. I didn't even time it. I didn't even mean to shoot, and it went in. Kickoff. A couple seconds later, this guy's like, you know what, Higuain, best dribbler in the game. Left, right, finish shot. Goal. I don't get how Savage pushes off Insigne. Insigne pushes him back off. Higuain left foot outside the box and puts it in the back of the net. 2 minutes later after that goal, I was tied. I was winning 2-1. And then 3-2, 3 minutes later, I lose the game. I come up against this guy. Now, the jokes keep going, by the way. The funny parts keep going. We come up against this guy, not a great attack, but a very, very solid overall team from La Liga. And it looks pretty good. So I'm like, okay, I might struggle particularly against his defense and goalkeeper, but we find a breakthrough. Firmino finds Pato. Pato finds it back at the net. 11 minutes in, and I'm like, okay, I'm cruising. I should be good, right? Nothing should happen. Nothing bad should happen like last game. He hits a finesse shot. Modric, Naki Williams is there, finishes it off. Man, I don't know how that happens. Fabinho, great time finesse, man. That isn't even luck. That is just pure skill. That is me hitting the time finesse very, very nicely. Pogba finds some space, finds Pato. Pato cuts in. Pato gets the finesse shot past the goalkeeper, and we are up 3-1, 28 minutes in. Firmino once again passes to Mohamed Salah. Can Salah get a goal? Can he find something to do? He goes down to the line, crosses back to Roberto Firmino, who doesn't really score that much. Firmino's not that great in my team, at least. And I don't really like him that much, which is why I end up subbing him off for Mbappe and bring back Mohamed Salah to cam. Firmino, honestly, for me, just isn't my type of player. He doesn't have that great pace. His passing's all right. His shooting's pretty good, but he doesn't get in position to shoot, and his dribbling's just not great. His physical's not there. His height's not really too great. So in my opinion, he's just like, he's a jack of all trades, but master at none, and that's the kind of problem that I have with him. I just can't see something that's great about him. This is the game where I get absolutely destroyed. Come up against Mars, Aubameyang, Sturridge. I would say like the two weak points of his team are Fairman, Jonathan Tah, and then like the Sturridge 2-star week for that. That's what the only bad parts about his team. So I'm like, okay, I should be able to do great this game. Look at this corner. Crosses it in with Mahrez, misses the bicycle, hits the bicycle. Aubameyang, the best player in this game. Aubameyang, outside the box finish, outside the box first time shot, left foot, somehow puts it in. Aubameyang, wide open, puts it in. Sturridge crosses it with his right foot. Aubameyang puts it in. Mbappe outside the box finesse shot, puts it in. Like, that game was just, I don't know what happened, but I ended up losing 4-3 because this guy just started scoring own goals after I scored that one. So I was 4-1, and then he scored 2 own goals trying to be funny. Didn't really bother me. I was like, whatever, you just literally got gifted a win by the game, but whatever. We come up against this guy now. This is the guy, these are the types of guys that I have to beat. Come up against a full Prem cheap team that I could probably build in a day and a half from playing this game. If I started new accounts, I could get this team in a day and a half. That's how cheap it is. I send Salah through. He beats Ake. That's not even luck. In my opinion, that's just Salah using his pace to actually get the ball back. Look at this. Look at this goal. I was winning 1-0 for 90 minutes. Passes it. He's by himself. I don't know where my left back is, and he scores. 92nd minute. Washak Chesney, replay that. He stood still. He watched the ball go in. I had no idea what was going on. I create another play. I kind of play it slow. Mbappe is going to be the one that gets the ball. Sees Pato by himself. Pato's going to hit the green time finesse shot outside the box, and of course, we all know how that ends up. 105 minutes before the halftime for the extra time does end. Dembele finesses it. Chesney parries it, and Batshuayi scores. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at this Suarez header. Wide open net. I don't know what he was doing. And we go into penalties. And this penalty shootout ends up actually, we're gonna watch. Allen steps up to the plate, and it actually goes our way. It actually goes our way, which was great. And how I said, penalty shootouts, in my opinion, are all mental. If you know how to outplay your opponent mentally in penalties, you will win every single time, and that's what I've kind of developed. We come up against this guy, another Premier League generic team, very cheap. I thought Alves was going to be pretty garbage, since he is garbage for me. And you guys are going to see some funny stuff right now. So, I throw the ball out with Chesney. Great. Walker doesn't move. So, look at this. I throw the ball with Chesney to Benatia. Benatia runs away from the ball, and Mkhitaryan steps into it. I don't understand why he runs away from the ball, but he does. Jesus inside the box finesses it past the goalkeeper. Once again, Chesney is absolutely garbage. Fabinho, big boy header, 23 minutes and 2-1. We are back in the game. Mahrez, just a couple of minutes later, somehow scores it. Chesney doesn't move again, and we are kind of not in a good position, but Pato does find it back in the net. 3-2, 67 minutes in. 77th minute. Look at this play by Mbappe, dude. I crush this guy right here. I destroy him. Absolutely destroyed. Hits the time finesse, and I hit the red, and I lose that game. And we are 7-6 after 13 games, and I still haven't played today. I'm gonna go ahead and play some games today. Hopefully try and bring it back. Hopefully at least hit goal 3, goal 2. Goal 3 is probably gonna be the goal, and then I'm gonna stop. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day.